All right, hello guys. I'm gonna do a all signs reading, rapid fire messages for your next 48 hours, okay? While people come in, okay? While we wait, so we don't waste a bunch of screen time, okay? So I will timestamp this, okay? Yes, the personal reading list is still open, it's still active, okay? So make sure to read the pinned message if you are interested in a reading. If you join while I am reading, I'll stop the reading, okay, and do your message, or your question. But yeah, I kind of want to just do this right now, so I don't waste another notification as well. But let's see. All right, so Aries. Let's start with Aries. Watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, okay, etc. This is going to be very quick messages, Aries through Pisces, okay. Aries, what's going on for you for the next 48 hours? Let's see. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo or an Earth sign, okay? Or you could have those signs in your chart. Some of you guys are going to be out in the sun, okay? Some of you guys may have a son, like a kid, okay? Or a son, okay? Heavy Leo energy here. Some of you guys might be fighting with your son because he won't give you something back, okay? I don't know if your kid is like taking something from you, or I'm also seeing somebody like a kid run around the house, like, and you're like, give it back, like they could take something of yours or something they're not supposed to have. Um, and you might be fighting, with your kid about like, hey, can you not? Okay. So some of you guys could have children, specifically a boy, okay? And they might be giving you a hard time in the next 48 hours, okay? Let's see. Yeah, what's with all the Leo energy? Okay, we got 3 Leo cards here. And if you're not dealing with like an actual son or a kid, you could have a partner that is, giving you a hard time in the next 48 hours, okay? I feel like it's a struggle either way, whoever this is. Let's see. Yep, it's definitely your energy, okay? Some of y'all could be dealing with another Aries, okay? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles reversed, okay? Aries placements, be careful because you may have a partner who does certain things to keep you stuck, to keep you trapped, okay? To keep you in your head, and they want you to be happy. This is like something twisted, okay? This is like a partner where they tell you not to worry and then they go and do a bunch of things that make you worry. It's like, hey, you don't have anything to worry about. Like, oh my God, like I would never do that. And then they go do stuff that they tell you not to worry about, okay? So just pay attention pay attention to that type of behavior, okay? Let's see what's going on for my Aries. Anything else significant? Look, I'm telling you, someone's betraying you, okay? Could be an Aquarius too, doesn't have to be. Someone's hurting you, breaking your heart, making things difficult for you, stabbing you in the back, okay? I'm also hearing maybe with 2 to 3 other people, okay? So take it how it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. And look, at the bottom of the deck here, 2 of Cups reversed, okay? There might be a breakup or a disconnect in love or a love situation, okay? And like I said, if you don't have a lover, take it how it resonates. Some of you guys, it is your child that is really disappointing you in the next 48, okay? Let's go to Taurus. Taurus, what's going on for you for the next 48 hours? Let's see. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Gemini. There's a lot of infidelity so far. Damn. Okay, look, we got lovers reversed and the lovers reversed. That's a confirmation, okay? So Taurus, you could be dealing with a Gemini placement, or you might have that in your chart. But I feel like you might be dealing with somebody who does not want to commit at all. Okay, so please don't try to change anybody. If someone's not happy in a situation, or if you're not happy in a situation, especially when it comes to love, don't stay there. Okay, because what type of sense does that make if you don't leave something that you're not happy in? Okay, if you sit around and hope that things get better, they're not. Okay, at least not in this situation. Let's see what's going on for my Tauruses. Some of you guys need to focus on your money, okay? Or that's what you're going to be doing in the next 48 hours. Yeah, somebody doesn't really see a future with their partner. Yeah, and if there's a lot of conflict in the next 48 hours when it comes to love, especially Taurus, This person, whoever you're dealing with, has no real direction, or maybe that's you. Flip it how you need to. You may not have direction in your life. Somebody feels like you don't know where you're going in life. You don't know what you're going to do next week. You don't know where your money's going next week or tomorrow or today, okay? Someone feels like there's no structure in this connection or within you, okay? Or like I said, you can flip it. You can flip it, okay? If you really know that this is not your situation, Taurus, you feel that way about somebody that you're dealing with, okay? And that could be why you're trying to separate from that person, okay? Let's see. What's going on for Gemini? Make sure to like the video if you're in here. The list is still open. Yeah, I feel like you need to free yourself from some sort of connection that is just very negative, okay? Or if that's you, even towards yourself. If you don't have a lover, consider it for yourself, okay? You need to free yourself from negative thoughts, negative, perspectives and things like that, all right? So let's go to Gemini. These are going to be quick messages while we wait. All right, let's see. Gemini, some of you guys could make music, okay? You might be listening to a lot of music in the next 48 hours. What's going on for my Geminis? Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries. You could be in a relationship or spending a lot of time in the home. Some of you guys are, you might be looking at homes, quite literally, okay? Some of you guys, if you are trying to find some sort of new housing or something like that, you may want to hold back, okay? Don't move too quickly. Don't move too soon, all right? Make sure you look over things. Make sure you would actually want to stay somewhere for the long term, not just for right now, okay? Because some of you guys could be in a hurry or something, okay? Or maybe you're in a situation where you're like, I need to get out of here, you know? So try your best to, reconsider, take a step back or take a breather and reconsider something before jumping into a really big commitment or investment, okay? Let's see what's going on for my Geminis next 48. Yeah, because you can't afford it, okay? I'm not, don't, I'm reading the cards, okay? I'm not calling you broke, but I'm looking at it right here, okay? Some of y'all already have a lot to deal with, okay? And that's okay. Shit happens. But be realistic about what type of investment you're thinking about in the next 48 hours, okay? If you are looking at a $500,000 house and you got $300,000, think about the long term, okay? I mean, unless you're willing to go broke, after that or shortly after that. Some of you guys, you might want to do that. Some of you guys you might feel like that's a good idea, just spend every last dime that you have. As long as you got a house, as long as you got a roof over your head, you might be okay with being broke for the next couple years or something, okay? And I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but I'm seeing it here. Like some of y'all, I don't know if you don't have a job or a stable job or something, but yeah, I'm hearing like side hustle, okay? Some of y'all could do side hustles and things like that. Um, so yeah, some of you guys, you might be okay with a minimalist type of lifestyle, okay? And that's okay. Look, look, look what just came out. Five of Pentacles reversed, okay? You broke, okay? Or you don't have that much money, but you're okay with it. You're like, things will be fine, okay? So some of y'all, you guys might be the type of people who, your life is all in shambles, at least financially. And you're like, it's okay. You'll be sitting in a burning building. Everything's fine. It's okay. The fire will die out, in a couple hours. It's fine. Okay. Gemini, you might need to realize maybe something's not okay. You might need to try a little bit harder when it comes to chaos in your life. Okay, let's switch to Oracle. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer, what's going on for you for the next 48 hours? Some of y'all could be getting a key to something, okay? You could have Gemini in your chart. Some of y'all could be getting a key to a home, a car, okay? Or you could be realizing like why something is happening, okay? Or why something keeps happening. Let's see. What's going on for my I almost called you Gemini. What's going on for my Cancers? Some of you guys are going to be getting some renewed faith or hope in what? Oh, in people. Some of you guys have thought like, oh, people are always up to something, or people are always against me, people are always having a second agenda. Some of you guys have really been wronged, or you feel like you've really been wronged in life, okay? Some of you guys, Cancer placements, you're going to be getting a renewed sense of hope in people or a situation, okay? So this is like where you've been hurt a lot in your life, and then somebody comes along and they're like a good person. Whoa, somebody's going to give you some sort of hope, or maybe an opportunity, okay? Because we have key here. It could be a new opportunity, like somebody's going to give you some hope, that things can be okay. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's see what's going on for my Cancers next 48 hours. This is also like, somebody could be saying, hey, I shouldn't pass you for this test, but uh, I'm gonna do it anyways because I feel like you'll be okay, as long as you don't do this and that. Here's this or here's that. Here's a house. Here's a car. Your credit's fucked up, but I'm gonna give you the car or house anyways. Somebody's giving you a chance, okay, which is good. Okay, so don't fuck it up, Cancer. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. And okay, some of you guys might Cancer. Some of you guys might feel like this opportunity. You might feel like it's not real. Okay, surface story came out reversed. So you might think somebody's not telling you all the details. It's not good. It's not too good to be true, Cancer. It's good. You're good. Okay. You got the 100%. You got, you know, I don't know why I'm hearing the key to the street. Some of y'all could really be getting a new car, okay? Or some sort of transportation, okay? It's yours. It's all yours, okay? Someone's giving you something 100%. They just don't want you to fuck it up, okay? So be on your best behavior, all right? But you might feel like it's not, like there's something else to it or something, okay? Let's see. Make sure not to procrastinate too much, Cancer, in the next 48 hours, okay? Some of you guys really need to stop holding on to the past, okay? Which is a part of the renewed sense of, you know, maybe not everybody's that bad. Because not everybody's that bad, okay? A lot of people, maybe around you, Cancer, have treated you bad, but not everybody is bad, okay? Please understand that. Let's see. Some of you guys might need to have a little bit more self awareness, okay? You might need to question your own routines and patterns and why certain things happen. Yeah, because I feel like you might be part of the problem, Cancer. Because if you're always mentally stuck in the past, always thinking that everybody's going to do you wrong, you're going to manifest that, okay? You're going to manifest that. So you might need to realize, like, oh, maybe I need to be a little bit more positive, okay? Let's see, one more for Cancer. Financial goal setting, okay? Like I said, don't fuck it up. And look, confirmation at the bottom of the deck, a new opportunity, okay? Insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner, okay? Some of y'all could be getting a new lover that is not going to fuck you over the way you think they are. Because everybody else did doesn't mean that this person is, okay? Let's go to Leo. These are just quick messages. The list is still open, okay? All right, let's see. Leo, what's going on for my Leos for the next 48 hours? Leo. Why did I just hear role play? Some of y'all could be role playing or something in the next 48 hours, okay? You might have an obsessive lover. You might have a lover that is kind of delusional about what y'all got going on too, especially if you did do anything like real kinky in the bedroom, okay? Yeah, somebody's a player, okay? Or maybe look, don't want to hear it. Player, fantasy reality, and obsessive lover. Okay, sorry, I can't hold all these up. Okay, Leo, somebody is delusional about what y'all got going on. They don't want to hear the truth. Like, you could be playing somebody, Leo. You could be like, we're not together. We're friends. We broke up 3 years ago, and somebody's not getting that. Somebody doesn't understand. They understand. How do you not understand that? But like I said, maybe it's the delusion, okay? Because we have fantasy reality. Somebody could think that, oh my God, the Leo's cheating on me. You're not together. You're not with this person, or you're not official, okay? You know what I'm saying? So somebody, Oh God. Okay, and Leo, if this is you, don't do that. Don't claim somebody that's not your man, that's not your mom. Oh, that's not your mom. Okay, what the fuck? Some of y'all could be dealing with the cancer. Some of y'all, if you're a Leo, that was real crazy, okay? Channel message. But Leo, some of y'all are expecting your mom to do certain things for you, or someone that's your lover. You expect your lover to be your mom and take care of you. What the hell? Okay? Someone's delusional, and it could be you too. So take it how it resonates. Why did mom come out? Leo, some of y'all need to do your research, okay? Or learn how to do things on your own so that you can grow up and elevate, okay? Or you might be saying this to a lover, okay? Vice versa. Look, it's about a lover. My boo, indecision is causing delays. You could also be pretending to be happy with the situation when it comes to a lover. You're faking it. Why? Why do you feel like you have to fake a connection? Because you're waiting on something? Or you've been waiting for something to happen? What are you waiting to happen, Leo? A court situation? Are you being strategic, Leo? Leo placements? This is also something like where you stay in a situation that you know you're not like happy in, or you keep somebody around even if you're not officially dating them because you're being strategic about a legal situation. Like you're trying to take somebody to court, or somebody's trying to take you to court. Somebody could be a drunk too, okay, Leo? Whether that's you or somebody else that you're dealing with. What is this? Leo, what's going on for your next 48? Some of y'all could work in a kitchen. Some of y'all might be good cooks, okay? I'm trying to figure out why you're staying in this situation, or why somebody's... I'm also hearing like you can't show your full hand, or you can't show like what you're up. You're being strategic, Leo. I don't know what that's about, okay? And if you don't have a lover, it's about your family or your mom. You could be beefing with your mom. Some of y'all, it happens. We can't act like, parents don't beef with their children, okay? You could have a court case with your mom or against your mom. I don't know what that's about, okay? Let's see. I'm telling you, somebody's obsessed. And for some of you, I'm getting a situation where like your own mom and your lover could all be beefing. This is like some drama, or somebody's family is involved in their lover's or your love situation. Oh, hell no, okay? I feel like you're trying to get on a better path and you got all this bullshit because of who you're dealing with romantically, or because of whoever you dealt with romantically, okay? Let's see. I feel like you're checked out, Leo. You might still sleep with this person, okay? We have lust, but you're not like mentally there. Like you're not. That's why I'm saying like somebody's obsessive over you, or they're trying to do something that is like against you, maybe even legally. What the fuck? Okay. Anything else for Leo next 48? If that message comes out in your individual sign, we can find out more about that. But we got to move on. Let's see. Some of y'all could be very attractive, okay? You could be working out, working on your arms, or what do they call it? A pectoral fly. Okay? You could be in the gym or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, Leo, I feel like you're very calm for someone who's dealing with a psychopath, or somebody who's very obsessive with you. You're very calm. I feel like you've dealt with this type of person for a long time. You could be dealing with a player or somebody who... This is too much, okay? We're gonna go to Virgo. And look, we got jail at the bottom of the deck too, okay? Don't get in trouble, Leo, okay? Don't go to jail over. Like I said, I don't think it's you though. I don't think it's you. Somebody's obsessive towards you. Somebody could be trying to put you in jail. That's what I'm saying. Like there's a court case or something. Okay. Let's switch decks. Let's go to Virgo. I will timestamp it and then I'm gonna stay live because the questions are still available. All right. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Virgo. Virgo, what's going on for you for your next 48 hours? Some of y'all could be enjoying some time at the beach, okay? Some of y'all want some peace and quiet, so you're gonna go to the beach, okay? Or near some sort of like body of water, okay? Some of y'all could be using those like pimple patches. Yeah, look, confirmation. That's crazy. I just said that and this came out. You see how he's like meditating by the sunset, okay? Is he at the beach? No, it's like mountains, I think. Some of y'all could be listening to some like wind chimes, okay? Or there might be like bells around you, or you might be hearing bells, okay? If you do go to the beach, it may be very crowded, okay? So you might want to wait till like nighttime when less people are there, okay? Or you might want to wait till tomorrow, okay? There might be less people, less noise, less chaos at the beach, okay? Let's see what's going on for my Virgos next 48. Some of y'all are trying to deal with or cope with something like somebody played you or had you fucked up, okay? Somebody lied, manipulated you, okay? Some of y'all could be dealing with getting over something like that, okay? And that's why you're trying to find a peace of mind. What's train here? Some of y'all could be taking the train, okay? Or you could work for the train station. Um, Somebody's very attracted to you, Virgo, but they could be a player. Or you're very attracted to somebody, but they're a player. They could have helped you in your career, okay? They could have helped advance you in some sort of money situation. Let's see. Maybe you want somebody to stop watching you too, okay? I don't know what that's about. You could want somebody to stop watching you. Some of y'all could know a security guard that's doing too much. Ooh, why am I saying somebody like picture somebody with like you know how like police can abuse their authority, right? Obviously, they do it every day. Um, this is like somebody who has access to, say, security cameras or, um, like something that they can watch other people on, okay? Somebody's abusing their power with like that. Or they could have done that to you. Maybe somebody was, you know, watching you. And I'm seeing like through a screen though. Like something about security. Somebody's spying on you. Be careful, Virgo. If you have a lover or somebody that lied and manipulated you, be careful of that person turning into a stalker. I also feel like that's why you're trying to get away and find some peace and you're trying to like move in silence because this person is like watching you. They're literally watching you. They do too much. What the hell? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, because now they're afraid to lose you, even though they had you fucked up. Yeah, this person's watching you. They're trying to hear what you're talking about, if you're talking about them, okay? I'm telling you, look, shadow. Somebody's like, and oh God, I'm hearing that song again. That anxiety song. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. Okay, yeah, I really can't stand that song. Low key, heard it a couple times. It was great first couple times. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I got sick of it. So somebody is watching you, Virgo. Like, if you know that you have a lover or somebody that you broke up with or broke up with you, vice versa, um, that person's, yeah, okay. Somebody's a creep, okay? This could be somebody who always parties, okay? They could drink a lot, party a lot. And that's crazy. I just split the deck. I saw the police card. Yeah, right here, okay? It could even be like an actual officer abusing their power. Or you might feel like the police are watching you, okay? Okay, Virgo, I'm not getting that you're paranoid though, okay? We have setting the record straight, and there is a target right here. He's looking at a target. Some of y'all could know somebody in the military, or like somebody who shoots guns, okay? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, because you let somebody go, they're like turning into a psychopath. Yeah, haunted memories, flashback, trauma, side effects. What's going on for Virgo next 48? Something could happen on the next full moon. And I meant to look that up earlier too. When's the next full moon? Because I slept really hard today, and I always do that when it's about to be a new or full moon. So it's probably coming up if it's not in the next couple days. Yeah, somebody wasn't shit. Okay, we have ain't shit. This person could have tattoos or do tattoos or something like that. Okay. Yeah, someone knows they fucked up. Confirmation. And now they're watching you. Okay, so protect yourself, Virgo. Ugh. Job satisfaction. You're doing good in your work though. Okay, you're doing well with whatever you do for money, or you will be in the next 48. Okay, some of y'all could work at a factory, or you might know some. You might live near a factory, or know somebody who works in a factory. Okay, let's see. I'm also hearing factory settings, Virgo. Okay, so you might like be resetting your phone or your laptop or something, or you might need to do that. Okay, you know how they say like reset to factory settings or something. Okay, let's go to Libra. Libra, what's going on for you? For the next 48. Libra. Whoa. Some of y'all could be looking into your finances, okay? You could be investing in stocks, or looking into, what is it, crypto, okay? Something about that, investments. What is this? Libra, you could have Virgo in your chart. If you are a Libra sun, you're probably a Virgo in Vedic astrology, most likely, okay? So let's see. Some of y'all could have dealt with like an abusive situation, or somebody abusive, okay? Oh, you could be figuring out, like, if you had a partner that was abusive, you could be like figuring out financial, like, how to split assets and things like that, okay? Especially if you were married. Somebody could have been a player, okay? Somebody was very charming at first, and they turned out to be very karmic and manipulative, okay? Some of y'all could be getting tested, okay, or taking a test in the next 48 hours. Yeah, this is something you realized, okay? So you could be sorting through financial things in the next 48 hours due to a separation, a breakup, a divorce, okay? You're figuring out who's going to keep the house, who's going to keep the dog, who's going to keep the TV, okay? Who's going to keep the Xbox, okay? I don't know. Some of y'all could have I didn't mean to say that again, financial differences. You might have financial differences, okay? So that might be an argument in the next 48, if you are dealing with that. But Libra, some of y'all could have religious differences between whoever you were dealing with, or whoever you are dealing with, okay? And that may be a issue for y'all, okay? Let's see. Some of y'all could be going to the club, okay, or partying in the next 48 hours. You might be trying to have fun at the bar, okay? Somebody's playing victim. Go watch the Virgo reading. You might relate to that. Okay. Somebody's playing victim in the next 48, Libra. Why is this person playing victim? Oh, because their ego got hurt. Boo-hoo. Okay. Libra, whoever this is, you want to get away from them. You're tired of dealing with them. Some of y'all could live in the country too. Okay. Some of y'all might literally like book trips, or, hotels or something, or Airbnbs, just to get away from whoever this is. So it sounds like y'all are going through a separation, or mid-divorce or something. Because this is like, you want nothing to do with this person, but you have to, low key. Y'all could have kids. Y'all could have, especially if you were married, you probably live together, right? So that's a whole bunch of stuff you got to deal with, okay? And I feel like you're just trying to enjoy your life, or your time, you know. Yeah, fighting for what you love, goal setting. Somebody really could have fucked up your finances for why do I keep wanting to say Virgo? Go watch the Virgo reading, okay? Somebody really could have messed up your money, Libra. So you're just trying to make sure everything's straight, at least now, okay? Anything else for Libra? Some of y'all may eat in, okay? Like if you usually go out to eat, like at a restaurant or something, you might be deciding either to get carry out and go home and eat it, or you might be cooking instead of going out, you know, to dinner. All right, let's see. Let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpios for the next 48 hours? Whoa. Some of y'all need to not take a risk, okay? Listen to your intuition. If you're a Scorpio in your big three, at least, you know, you're very intuitive. You're not crazy, okay? You could be crazy, but you're not crazy. You're not wrong, okay? So listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition, okay? And if you're a Sagittarius, watch for Scorpio too, because you're most likely a Scorpio in Vedic astrology, okay? But anyways, you know not to take a risk, so don't take it, okay? Yeah, you know what's in the future. You know that something may happen, okay? You could have an inkling about something. So why is it coming out? It could be about a Taurus too, okay? You could be dealing with a Taurus. Why are we having all this timing cards? Yeah, the time is now. Also, if you are intuitive, or I don't know if you're a reader or something like that too, but you could also avoid a risk because you knew, like you intuitively picked up on something, so you know not to do it. Okay? Period. Okay? Like you knew something was happening or gonna happen. The time is now. You could have made a future prediction, or maybe if you went to a reader, Scorpio placements, you could have gone to a reader and something's happening, okay? Something's happening now. Or in the next 48 hours, okay? Some of y'all could be dropping out of school, okay? Yeah, there's receipts, okay? Y'all might want to go back to a reading that you got if you went to a reader. I'm dead ass, okay? There's some sort of evidence that a reader said, or if you're the reader, you know, somebody may come back to you talking about, you know, that happened. Oh my God, you were right. You know, it was way in the future, but you know, it's happening now. Okay, so something like that could be happening. If you think somebody's not interested in you, they are. They're just like a scaredy cat. They're very shy. Okay, somebody has to face their fears when it comes to, you know, meeting people. Okay. So if you're out here dating Scorpio, or if you're dealing with somebody that is acting kind of like standoffish, it's because they're nervous, okay? So don't pressure them, but you know, somebody may be kind of, yeah, nervous to meet up with you. They like you, they're interested, but they're still hesitant, okay? So they're cautious, all right? Let's see. Some of y'all might be negotiating something, especially financial, okay? Or if you have a job, you might be trying to negotiate your pay, okay? Or somebody may be doing that to you. Let's see. If you are dealing with love, Scorpio, you may fall for somebody quicker than they fall for you, okay? I'm not saying that they're not interested. I think that you guys are gonna fall for each other. You will come together, okay, with whoever this is, but they may fall for you quicker than whatever, you know, vice versa. Okay? You guys are gonna eventually fall for each other, but at the same time, it's at different times, but it'll come together, okay? Anyways, let's see. Somebody really admires your emotional intelligence as well, okay? There's something here about you being very intuitive, or you going to an intuitive person, and something's playing out, okay? Could be about a Taurus, doesn't have to be. Yeah, something about maybe you expected something to happen last month in June, okay? And it's happening in July. That happens. I tell you all that all the time, okay? Timing is fluid with tarot, you know, so even if you ask a question like, oh, what's going on tonight, you have to understand that timing is fluid. So I could be, you know, making a prediction for the next couple days or whenever, you know. So you have to keep that in mind. It's not that the message is wrong, it's the, you know, timing is fluid. Any real reader will tell you that. That's why you shouldn't listen to, you know, readers who are like, I could tell you exactly when you're gonna get pregnant. They can have an idea, you know, about, you know, maybe pregnancy and stuff like that, but exact dates, exact times, you know, that's not how that works. Okay. Let's see. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's going on for my Saggies next 48 hours? What's going on for my Sagittarius' next 48 hours? Some of y'all could be being very creative, okay? You could be painting, doing some sort of art. Yeah, embracing your childhood nature, okay? Or if you have a child, your child may paint you something, or you could be doing some sort of like arts and crafts or something creative with your um, child, and it's going to heal part of your inner child, okay? So let's see. It is something really good to do actually when you are an adult, especially if you had a fucked up childhood yourself, okay? Um, Doing things that you wanted to do when you were a kid is actually very healing, you know? So, you know, you might be doing stuff like that in the next 48, okay? Let's see. Some of y'all might be dealing with some sort of insecurities, okay? Or you might be feeling like people are watching you or looking at your body or something like that, okay? Somebody could be staring at you low-key, okay? Could be at a celebration or a party. Some of y'all might be planning a trip, okay? What's airport here? Some of y'all could be taking a plane somewhere, traveling. Ooh, going on a honeymoon? Okay. What the hell, Sagittarius? Clarify honeymoon here. Sagittarius placements, of course, okay? You might be surprised at how fast you and somebody take off. I'm not even joking. Like, okay, you could be talking to somebody and the way things move is like very quickly, okay? Like, this is something that you got to be open to, okay? It says be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth, okay? So you got to be open to that if you want this, of course. But you may be surprised at how fast you and somebody start moving in a connection, okay? It might be like, it might feel meant to be, okay? And y'all might be traveling with this person, okay, at some point. Yeah, you got past trauma, which is okay, Sagittarius, but you know, don't fuck up something good because, you know, you're not ready to or accept it, okay? You got the jackpot. You're gonna be getting a lot of money, Sag, okay? Or this person has a lot of money. Some of y'all might want to go get a scratch off, okay? In the next 48. Look, I'm telling you, fated meeting, okay? This person's not playing games with you, Sag. You need to check yourself, okay? They're not playing games with you. Check yourself, okay? This person could be very funny too. They could have a past. Okay, Sag. This person may have a past, but it's not something they, you know, deal with anymore. They could have had like legal issues in the past, okay? But that's their old life, you know. They're reformed Sagittarius, okay? So don't be too harsh on them, okay? Let's see. Somebody could be talking shit as well in the next 48 hours. Yeah, we have government building, okay? Sexual protection, okay? You know the drill, Sagittarius. If you're sleeping with somebody, use protection, okay? Be careful, be safe, okay? Obviously. But you may not, okay, why is this lover coming out? Okay, so if you have a new lover soon, Sagittarius, you may not even know like all the ways that this person makes money, okay? They could work for the government or have like a government job, okay? What's going on for my Sagittariuses? Look at this. What's going on? Legal issues. They could either work for the judge. Oh, what the hell? Spirit, hello. Okay. They could work for the judge. Who works for the judge? Do you guys know? Who works for the judge? Who works for the judge? This person could work in the legal system. Who works for the judge? Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to Google it real quick because I want to know. Who works, or do people work for the judge? Who works for the judge? A judge? Da, 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 da. Or the judiciary? I can't even say that. Judiciary. Judiciary? Okay? Don't mind me. I have my back teeth pulled. Now I got a list for the rest of my life. So, attorney? Attorney? Or who works with the judge? An attorney. This person could be an attorney. So, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. This person could be an attorney, Sagittarius, or like a probation officer or something like that. What the hell? Okay. But y'all are afraid of getting hurt. Okay. I get it, Sag. I get it. Come on now. This person's a very deep person, or you're going to get very deep into this connection with this person. Okay. We got to keep it pushing though. But like I said, don't fuck up a connection because you are traumatized. Okay. Just saying. Okay. Because, yeah. You're the one with the false perspective, okay? You could know some of the same people. This person's very truthful, okay? We have friends. You could know the same people as this person, or you might meet some good friends through this person, okay? Look, wisdom. This person's very wise, okay? Very wise. Let's see. Anything else for Sag? Talent. Yeah, this person has like a talent or some sort of a very big personality, okay? You may not know that at first, but they do, okay? Or they're going to really like your personality. All right? And they're very talented in something. So, don't swear this person off quite yet, Sag. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn, what's going on for you? Some of y'all are going to be working on maintaining boundaries or resisting some sort of temptation, okay? What is that? You could be going to church, Capricorn, in the next 48 hours, okay? What's that prayer where it's like, and lead me not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, amen, okay? What's that? The Our Father, okay? Yeah, y'all are going to church, okay? If you're scared, go to church, okay? If you're watching tarot, isn't that like against your religion or something? So please be real, okay? But either way, somebody could go into church in the next 48, praying. Ew, why do I feel like somebody's like praying over a tarot reading? Like, oh no. Get the fuck out of here. If you're a religious freak, you could believe in what you want to believe in, but if you are the type of person who goes around and starts, trying to pray the rosary over, somebody reading tarot, like, or who believes in spirituality, get the fuck out of here. You're the weirdo. Do you realize that? You are the weirdo. If you openly are like, oh, I hope that, God. You could believe in God all day. Nobody's saying he's not real or doesn't whatever for you, okay? But what you're not going to do is go around and, judge other people for what they believe in. Because if people judge what you believe in, I'm sure you would throw a fit. While spiritual people mind their business, okay? So let's be for real. Get off my channel if you are somebody who is like against tarot. Like, what the fuck? If you're watching tarot but you believe in Jesus, what kind of person do you look like you're going to a reader? Somebody's going to a reader trying to resist the messages like a freak. I'm sorry. That makes you a weirdo. Somebody's going to a reader to try to not hear the message even though you pulled it up. You Googled or typed in tarot, da da da, and you're watching it. Oh, is it because it resonates? But you're like, no. This is against da 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 da. Click off. Are you a psychopath? Somebody's a psychopath. Okay? Or Capricorn, if you're a reader, you might have somebody like real fucking delusional. Okay? That comes to you. Alright? I never understood that. If you don't fuck with tarot, if you don't fuck with spirituality or whatever somebody believes in, get the fuck off their shit. Get out of their face. you know? Like, what? Huh? Okay. I had somebody like that, not specifically this situation, obviously, but I've had, she was talking about, oh, I need to, go back to church. You know what? No, let me just, because I don't want to out her, but the way she came at me was like real ridiculous, okay? If you're going to a reader, if you're pulling up somebody's readings or anything like that, and you're very much about God or whatever, that's fine. But don't push your beliefs or whatever onto somebody else, okay? Because that makes you a weirdo. When you know that somebody doesn't follow whatever you follow, but you're trying to push it at them, That's the same type of situation where somebody who's not gay says, yeah, bro, it's okay if you're gay, just don't put that shit on me. When the gay person wasn't even doing shit. Like, what? Be fucking for real. That means that you're literally trying not to feel some type of way. Okay? That's another message for y'all Capricorn placements. Somebody who is always trying to say, oh, it's fine if they're gay, but don't hit on me. Even if it's a woman, don't hit on me. Oh my God, like I'm not gay. Oh my God, you said I was pretty. Oh my God, girl, I don't want to eat you out. Like that bitch is gay. That dude is gay. Because y'all don't want to hear that shit, but it's true. Whenever somebody's hating on somebody being gay when they're minding their business, it's hard as a, person of the LGBTQ community because, you know what I'm saying? Like people, you can't be gay and call the someone of the same sex that's straight pretty because they instantly think you want to be with them. Like it's real fucked up, Not everybody that's the same sex as you wants to be with you. Release that part of your ego, please. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So somebody, Capricorn, you could be a part of the LGBTQ whatever community, okay? Whatever you are, and somebody's like acting like you want to be with them when you could compliment them because you liked how they look or you like their outfit or you like this, and they're gonna act like you're a fucking weirdo. Stay away from people like that, okay? Ugh. What else? Yeah, you're like, damn, I guess I can't communicate with no fucking body, okay? Damn. Because like you're speaking from the heart, you're literally speaking from the heart, and because someone's like a closeted gay or closeted whatever, they're thinking that you're hitting on them because you said something nice to them. Like be for real. Okay? So y'all got some stupid people in your reading, Capricorn. Okay? I promise you, if anybody is overly like, "Oh my god, I'm not gay." When you say, "Hey, I think you look nice today." I'm not gay. Nobody said you were gay. Okay, but now I'm starting to think you a little bit something because what the fuck was that type of reaction? Normal people just say, "Oh, thank you so much." They don't get offended because a gay person gave them a compliment. That means you feel some type of way in your pants and you can't handle it. Uh, 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 go deal with that. Okay, Aquarius, we gotta weed out the people who are crazy and think stupidly. Okay, Aquarius, what's going on for you for the next 48 hours? I think I'm gonna go to this deck over here. Aquarius, what's going on for you for the next 48? Spiritually woke. Some of y'all could be spiritual or going through some sort of like spiritual transition. Okay, what's going on for Aquarius? I feel like you're releasing some part of like your image. Okay, Aquarius, you're releasing a old version of you. Okay, and you're detaching from a lot of things or part of your ego. Yeah, this is like something you detaching from who you are or the old version of you. Something's in the past when it comes to you. Okay, you could have an old soul too. You could also be getting some work done, okay, Aquarius. You could be getting some like I don't know if it's like surgery or something to your face, okay? You could be doing something when it comes to like cosmetic surgery or something. I don't know. Some of y'all could be in the medical field. Yeah, I feel like you're releasing something about your image or who you are because it's keeping you stuck and you're tired of it, okay? So good for you. Okay. Some of y'all might be working on your retirement planning, or, saving your money for future investments. Okay. Or for when you do retire. Okay. Y'all could have a Virgo in your chart as well. Mm-mm-mm. Some of y'all could have a pet. Okay. Your pet may bring you something. Oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not a bug or something. Okay. But if you have a cat, a dog, or something, that your pet may bring you something. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Your pet actually could bring you something important, so don't brush it off, okay? It may be something that you actually need to look at. It could be a piece of paper. Your dog may have, or cat may have, something in their mouth, like just playing with it, right? And, you know, it's a piece of paper that you need. Okay? Let's go to Pisces. We gotta hurry this up. I think I'm gonna end the live and then take a break. And then timestamp it. And then I'll come back. Let's see. Pisces. What's going on for my Pisces next 48? Some of y'all could be rising in the industry or whatever it is that you do for work, okay? You're getting more attention or recognition for whatever it is that you do, okay? That's good. Yeah, career fulfillment, okay? Some of y'all could have brown hair or reddish hair, ginger hair, okay? You could be known for your hair. Pisces. You might be walking away from something also, something old, something tired, okay? Or something you're tired of in the next 48 hours. I feel like because you want your space, or you're tired of being or feeling claustrophobic when it comes to this situation. Yeah, it could be something that, or someone that you're not compatible with, okay? You could also be sending somebody on their way because you feel like they're not a good fit for you or your company or something like that. Somebody also could be too old and needing to walk away from a job. This is like somebody having to retire, okay? Or I'm also give up their driver's license, okay? If somebody's like really old. I don't know, is there an age where they say you can't drive anymore? Somebody may be dealing with that. Or somebody's grandparent or something could be you know, getting a little up there, okay? Let's see. Could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. You could have that in your chart. Yeah, somebody can't learn something anymore. It's not that they didn't learn it or don't know how to do it, but if somebody's getting up there in age, somebody may be not able to drive. I don't know why I'm getting drive. I didn't mean to say that again. Somebody may not be able to. Somebody could have a stutter, because why am I fucking up right now? Okay. Somebody may not be fit for something because they're too old. So you could be taking place of something, okay? And that's going to bring in a lot of money, especially if you were financially struggling, okay? It could be a pet too. I'm sorry, Pisces. It could be a pet that's getting up there in age, okay? Oh, I'm also hearing like an old dog can't learn new tricks. Yeah, need rescuing. You could have a rescue or a pet that you. Oh, I don't want to give that message. Yeah, breakup, separation. It's over. Oh, what's ending? What else is ending in your life? What the heck? Yeah, you might get it might not even be your pet, okay? But it could be like someone around you, like you're gonna get word of this, okay? I feel like somebody may have been hesitant to tell you like, hey, so and so, passed, or so and so, or the dog died, or the cat died. Oh, I'm sorry, Pisces. I'm telling you, look at his old ass. Somebody's really old. Like somebody can't function anymore. Yeah, because something could happen where like something gets out of hand or out of control. Okay. Like I said, I feel like it could be a vehicle too. I hope not, but that's a message I'm getting. Yeah, forgotten person, old friend. It could be an old friend too, or someone older than you. They could have had a lot of influence on your life. Damn, Pisces. Your reading's depressing. Okay, my condolences if you actually do lose a pet or somebody. You have reflecting. You could be thinking about the memories with this person or pet, okay? Yeah. Anything else? Some of y'all could be drinking coffee or going to get coffee in the next 48, okay? Oh my God. That's horrible. I don't want to give that message, but I am going to say it because it might resonate for somebody, okay? Don't beat me up. But somebody may lose a baby too. Or somebody could have lost a child previously. And somebody's thinking about that, or you could be thinking about that. This is about loss, Pisces. Somebody lost a pet, a child, a grandma, grandpa, somebody got too old, or something wasn't able to something wasn't able to go to like full term. Okay, so I don't know what that's about. But overall I really do feel like it has something to do with like old age. Somebody doesn't understand like signals anymore. Maybe even like how to drive a car. I don't know why I keep getting that. Who is getting that old or something? Is somebody around you? I hope it's not you, Pisces. I feel like somebody is there. This person is still trying though. Like somebody doesn't. Oh, that's really sad. Somebody or a pet is like trying to understand like why they can't do something. This is also giving like dementia, I think, or Alzheimer's. Like somebody keeps trying to do something. Like why can't I do this or why can't I go there? Oh my God, that's really sad, Pisces. That's really sad. I don't want to cry right now, but this is. It's like watching somebody old, wake up every day wondering why they can't go take their car. God forbid. Oh my God, I would, because you guys know I love driving. My name is literally CarChanneledTarot. I will have to be taking the train or something, or having somebody chauffeur me when I'm older, because I still need to leave. I still need to go places. And we have escape transformation. Yeah. Well, that's what I got for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Um, Pisces, your reading is very sad. Okay. So take it how it resonates. Something is getting rejected. Like something has to end, or something is ending, because it's no longer going through. It no longer works. They can no longer work. Okay. That's what I got for y'all. Okay. Thank you. I will see y'all later. I'm gonna end this and then I'll start it again later. Okay. Um, I'm not really feeling it today right now, but I'll try again in a couple hours. All right. Thank you. And I will timestamp this and I'll relabel it and everything. Okay. Bye. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus.